Hello miners, Rusty coming at you. Today we're going to take a peek at a JSWS knives and tools. Now I started working with JSWS nearly a year ago, I'm going to say, maybe more. And the gal I'm working with, her name is Mary, and she asked me if I would like to review multi-tools. And that's not really my thing, but I said yes, and she sent me this multi-tool. And right now, this is $25 plus a 20% discount on Amazon. So it's a 16-in-1, what do we call it, multi-tool. And so we're going to just do a quick review on it. I'm probably going to gift it to my nephew, who just recently graduated. But it has excellent type pliers, and whenever I've worked in the field, I like pliers, needle nose, and we got this extra you can kind of get in just like regular pliers. We have the wire cutters, and these things are spring loaded, and you can apply pressure without hurting your fingers. I had a Gerber, I forget what their early multi-tool was. When I would pinch it, when I would use it to cut wires, it would give me a blood blister because this would come together. It's heavy duty. It's a little heavy. But we'll get into this. We'll talk about the 16 tools. You have to grab a hold of them to pull them out, which isn't the best. But there is an advantage here. I believe this is called a wire stripper. We can use that to strip wire. We're going to have a large screwdriver, and I think they're going to have a cap lifter. Let's see if we can find out. And then they're going to call this one, they don't have a name for, oh yeah, they're calling this where we got the bottle opener. Oh, that makes sense. All right. And then this one is a can opener. So small screwdriver, and these seem to be well constructed, good metal, medium, small, and wire stripper. And then on the back side here, they're going to lock. Okay. All of them have that little piece. Right, what I got to do is press here, and they lock, or they unlock. So you can see this little thing, how it's also kind of spring adjusted. We're going to grab this one. We got two of them here, and now I just locked this one into place. So this is not gonna come down, and it has a little kind of a finger move up position. You can get on there. I guess that's what that is for. When you want to undo it, press down, undo it. That's your, what is this, Phillips screwdriver. And then we got kind of like what I kind of think of as an AWL, AWL, but they're calling it a sewing, which would be kind of similar. Oh, I gotta be careful. So this is just a puncturing type of a tool. It does have an edge on it. You would tie a piece of string through here, and you can poke it through. It'll take it with it and kind of, take string to the other side. So it's a rough type of a sewing. It's not going to be for doing stitches or your dress shirts or anything like that. Let's get into some other good stuff. Out here, we have a pretty cool knife, a pretty cool blade. So we can take a peek. And I have kind of used JSWS before to do some work. They do come relatively sharp. Yeah, I can feel a little bit of bite. And that's a pretty decent blade when it comes to, well, I'll get out my comparison video, my comparison knife here. Hopefully you guys aren't suffering from the wind. But that's your Leatherman. So take a peek here. There's a reason that this JSWS is heavier. It's bigger. But when we get at that, this is a lighter one. And it's more of a, what do you want to call it? Kind of a drop point, kind of a straight back. So we'll get into that later. Oh, so this one also locks up. You can see you've got pretty good lockup. We're gonna push this down. So it's kind of like a liner lock. And goes away. Open this side up. And we have a file and a screwdriver here, large screwdriver. And then we have a ruler. Inches on the top. We go from 0 to 1 to 2 inches, centimeters on the bottom. And also, this one locks up. Push that down, unlock it, push it in. I think it's got a little bit of a ball detent to keep those from falling out. Then we get to something my Leatherman doesn't have. And by the way, a typical Leatherman is going to run, what's that going to be? Oh, just your entry level. It's going to be about 50 bucks. So you can pick this up for 20. We got some decent scissors here. You can see how this spring piece works. If you get yours, you just have to make sure you push that spring over. You can throw a little oil on there. It might end up helping it push it down a little more. Open it up just a bit. We'll go ahead and close this. We need to unlock it. There we go. Keep her closed. Tuck it away. And then we have a saw. And that's a good saw. You can take a peek. I think that'll work for wood. I think that if you got, usually when you got the teeth, it will go kind of not just one way, right? These are going to work on the push and the pull. So again, it locks up, and we take the whole thing and we'll tuck it in here. Nice ballistic and carry. It's not so heavy when you put it in there. It will be heavier than your, well, this isn't a Leatherman original. I bought that in 1995. And it served me well, but it doesn't have that spring. You know, you got to use your fingers to do the springiness. And it has, you know, mine's broke in a little bit. A lot of the same tools. A little more on the, you know, I oiled these, but they don't lock up. So anyway, that's why my nephew's going to get this one, is I got that one. So all right, guys, that's all she wrote for today. I'd stick around and maybe I'll include the gifting part if you guys like to see that. Thanks now. And I'm about to take my dog for a walk. I brought my two nephews with me and a slingshot for them to have fun with. And the slingshot broke. We're going to try to fix that. And my nephew here, Alden, graduated high school and he's going to work the construction field. And I'm giving him the Multitool. So we'll see if he can fix this. Okay, we got a little bit of a fix on here. They come with a ball bearing inside this tube, and we just had to push the ball out, reinsert it in the tube, and this little guy's learning to shoot. And this guy's enjoying his new Multitool.